All right, thank you so much, Mike. This morning, the Logan landfill received approval for the first stage of initiating a land swap of 600 acres next to the landfill's current location, which is state-owned property. This swap will help with future expansion due to the growth of the county. MTN's Kenneth Webb reports tonight.
This has been a process that's been going since about 2005. The Solid Waste District identified a need to acquire property to expand the facility.
Currently, the Logan landfill is on state property and Gallatin County wants to own the property.
The county had to purchase the Logan Springs Ranch, which is a section of property directly west and adjacent to the existing landfill. The existing landfill is on state land, so the idea was proposed to swap those properties to consolidate the landfill onto county property as opposed to state land.
If the landfill expands to the 600-acre Logan Ranch property that the county owns, the landfill would only last there for 50 years. But if the county swaps land with the state's 600 acres to the east, then the landfill would last for 100 years.
With Gallatin County growing the way it is, an expansion is ultimately going to be necessary, and the preferred alternative of expanding to the state property after the swap will give an additional 50 years potentially of landfill life as opposed to going onto the Logan Springs Ranch.
This all came together because the Gallatin County Commissioners signed the agreement to go to the Department of Natural Resources to acquire this land exchange.
Now, with today's decision, now we can work out further examination of the land with the Department of Natural Resources. And this is an agreement to initiate the land exchange. And probably that will take place in the next 10 to 12 months if everything goes according to schedule. I'm very excited about what we did today, and this is a big step forward. We've spent a lot of time with this agreement, and we've spent a lot of time getting to this point. We've invested money from the landfill, and it's not tax dollars, it's coming out of the landfill budget. Citizens of this county, I think, are going to really benefit from this.
This is the first phase that will take up to a year to complete for this land exchange. Reporting from Logan, Kenneth Webb, MTN News.
All right, thank you, Kenneth. According to Jim Simon, the current Logan landfill has approximately 7 years left before it can hold any more waste, and that this process of exchanging land and testing may take some time to finish before waste can be disposed on the new property. For further information on this possible land agreement, please visit us online.